Alright guys, we're gonna start another project. This one is gonna be a gift. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a similar lamp, steampunk style lamp. So we got here is we got everything in a half an inch size. So we got a floor flange, a valve, various size tubings, 290 degrees, a 3/4 to ½ inch reducer with a nipple. I'm just gonna separate them, that's why they're together. A few screws, the floor flange. We got a light kit. It's gonna be a smaller light kit. So we're working with smaller tubing. A little plant, a little picture frame. We got a bigger sign from Walmart, decorative sign. You're supposed to paint it and do whatever, but I figured it gives us a better base. A wireless charging pad, and that's it. We're gonna get started. So let's begin by doing the layout, how we're gonna want things. So I'm thinking I'm gonna want the charging pad more towards this bottom corner, and I'm thinking the flange will look pretty cool in this corner, so the wire will come out over here. So I'm gonna make same thing like we did before, my centering X, and then I'm gonna make a mark where I'm gonna put all my screws. Then I'm gonna mark over here where I want the screw to come out. Where I want the wire from the lamp to come out. We already know that we're gonna have our charging pad here, and the layout for the picture will be somewhere here. And then I know I'm gonna put the little plant somewhere there. So there we go. Just to get everything started, we're gonna make some holes. We're gonna use a 1/16 drill bit just to make our holes to get everything started, just so we don't crack the wood. Now we're gonna drill where we want the wires to come out from. And we just made a small hole in the back or the base of the picture frame. Now for wherever the electrical wires are gonna come through, I'm just gonna use a 1/4 inch drill bit, and we're just gonna drill the center and where the wire's gonna come to the other side. Now we're going to secure our flange with our screws. So set your screws up in there. And then where we kind of pre-drilled, so it gives a better bite. And then run them down. Next we're going to install our longest piece of pipe. And then we're gonna run our wire next. I just cut these things off, and then I use some needle nose pliers to get the staples out. Use a small screwdriver to remove this part. Alright, this was a pain because of that. If you're gonna do a valve, I just got it for looks, but try to get one that's a straight flow. This one had that little part, made it really hard to run the wire through. So just a heads up. Now this is the cool part about making your own steampunk, is that you can do whatever you want. Doesn't have to be perfect, you know. I ended up realizing that the kit that I bought had a shorter wire from the switch. So of course you can solder on more wire and make it as long and pretty as you want. I don't have time for that right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make it shorter. So I'm gonna install a smaller piece through here. Then we're gonna add our 90-degree bend to it. your 90-degree bend into it. Now we're gonna add our nipple with our reducer. And then we'll go back and tighten everything back up the way we want it. And then the light bulb will essentially come out right here. So according to the instructions, you're gonna do your UL knot in there. That's the way you make it. I have another video previously on how to make the UL knot. But the big thing is that you need to identify your ribbed, and you're gonna pair that with your silver. Silver. And your smooth, which is this one, the other smooth one, with the brass. So loop it and tighten the bolt down. Now once you got your screws tightened up, you can add your insulator through it, and then it kind of like clicks into it. And then we're gonna hot glue everything back into the opening. Now that we got everything secure, we're gonna add some hot glue just to prevent the candle from moving around. Now that our lamp is secure, we're gonna focus on anchoring our picture frame. So just know it has a protective film. So remove it from the top, and then we're gonna add a screw. And then once we like our picture placement, we'll secure through the hole that we made. And just secure it. It's not perfect, but secure it. Figure out where you want your wireless pad to be. Take a note of the cable. So I'm gonna have the wire come out through here. So I'm gonna drill another hole, run the wire through there, connect it, and then I wanna see if I can exit the same way the lamp cord came out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and enlarge the hole. This is a quarter drill bit. So a quarter drill bit to enlarge. And then we're going to a 3/8 drill bit. So hopefully that'll be enough for the micro USB cord to come out. And then we just made a 3/8 on the bottom side where the wire is going to come out through. So now you can feed the micro USB cable through there. And you can feed it through the other loop to our charging spot. And that's how it will look. Then we're just gonna connect it, and then once we connect it, we'll hot glue it so it won't move. Now we're gonna hot glue the charging quickly, and we're gonna install it to the base. Now we can add some hot glue to our little plant and set it in its place. Now you can install a fancy light bulb or whatever light bulb you would like. I went with this design just because I thought it looked pretty. And the result looks pretty cool.